Yo, man, this is the entertainer James Funk, and I'm live in the den right here. You know, so what they say, and there's no holds bar right here. So James Funk, be listening out for me somewhere around town in your town.
Back live inside the den with the Go-Go Hall of Famer James Funk, R.E. frontman, Proper Utensils. Funk, Proper Utensils. When did you decide to venture off to get your own band and work with R.E.? That was a lot. And still.
1982 was when I put it together.
Okay.
But at that time, I didn't know then the height of my addiction was kicking in.
No, okay.
So everybody that was in the band was lunching as hard as I was. But I had some good players.
No hold bar, baby. No hold bar.
Hey,
Don't get what you need.
yeah. I had Ivan that went with EU. He took a few of my ideas with them to them. Weeze, I don't know if y'all remember Weeze, the drummer.
I know.
Yeah, he was good, but I had Hunter, that EU's old a trombone player, and everybody else like this. Now, forgive me, that was the damn near 50 years ago.
Who's the Alabama-looking guy, light skin?
He came later.
Okay,
now
okay.
he was with, his name was Lloyd Pinchback, the baddest,
hell of a goddamn horn.
The sax player,
yeah,
but cowboy player. That's what DC kind of got his rhythm from, because he's not in the way. He give you that knock.
Yeah.
You know, he give you that knock to get the women to move it, and then but he's not loud and it ain't in the way. Which I try to tell some of these cowbell players. Right. Please stop getting in the way with all that noise. You know what I'm saying? Seriously.
I heard it from the master.
Yeah, give some things time to breathe. Just like you inhale air, it comes in a cycle.
Exhale, right.
Yeah.
You also took a bad singer with you in Mike Music to.
Well, he came later. When I had the first PU, he came the second PU. Now, that was a bad band. I had Benny, Mike Muse, Blue, founded Blue the drummer, Roy, Out of Sight Mike, Stan was in there for a minute, guitarist. We was playing out the rhythms then. And we was playing rhythms, but the Grown and Sexy, I believe, even though bands were always playing cover songs. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about before the Rass's Trouble, because Trouble Funk was a cover band. Not Trouble Funk, Trouble Band and Show. Then they became Trouble Funk. And he was, Experience Unlimited, they did play covers, but they was more into rock and roll back then. I don't know, do you remember Donna from out of Polchester? She used to be with nothing, y'all know. But bands, everybody plays a cover tune. But if you're not gonna make the cover tune your own, then
So
it's kind of rough.
That's my question. With so much talent in go-go in this area, why cover?
Well, I do it as a filler in. Even though with Proper Utensils, I'm gonna play one-on-one and lock it.
Yes, sir.
And I might play Camé all over, but I'm not gonna play Rass's catalog, because that's not what Proper Utensils is about. Right. And I had to let a couple of members go because they thought that's what we was going to do. Okay, yeah. If I want to play Rass's, I'll just step back to Rass's. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I will play a song, because that's what people know me by. Right. Some of the songs that they know me by. But this is Proper Utensils. We build our own catalog, and even though you don't hear anything from us, we do record every now and then. Hopefully, before I leave this earth, I will release some of this stuff. But that's what I'm not hearing from, because it was said off camera about the go-go and these cover tunes. I'm not hearing no originality. And as bad as some of these musicians are, why we're not putting music out for the audience? One of the things I know is because they jumping from band to band.
Okay.
From what I see. And I don't go out see y'all, but what I see on, hey, don't he play with
Preach.
don't he play with don't, and I'm like,
And why would I go see the main band if I can see you with us somewhere else?
yeah, because I had to stop my main man, Lil Benny. Man, because when they started calling my man Lil Benny a go-go whore, I was done.
Right.
No. You're not gonna disrespect my man like that. You know. So I pulled Benny up on him, man. Look, man, they got a bad. They try to put a bad bone out on you, man. Prove who you are. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be. I don't do cuss like I used to. But fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, you are a pioneer in this thing. Mm-hmm. You know, do you? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, every now and then, it's cool to get up on. I would get up on stage with Sugar Bear, as much as we are two different individuals. Right. Y'all know. Totally, and I gotta say,
totally. You did that. I shot you one time.
And he keeps saying that I'm the oldest. I thank him for, my old soul might be in there. But Sugar Bear is really the oldest of the two. He is the oldest. I mean, outside of JB, some of the people names that play in my band, Sugar Bear, between the two of us, that's my oldest brother.
I got footage of you with you with Sugar Bear at Appropriate Mic Party in Lanham years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Before we run out of time, folks, Sledge.
Yeah, I want to talk about the Go-Go Live at the Cap Center. That way y'all came out and just killed that. Y'all had, it was like every band in the city that was hot at the time, but Rare Essence, they did their thing. And Funk, man.
We was on all cylinders.
Man, I call you the coolest, goddamn, the coolest mother.
You showed off whenever, Funk.
Yeah, you was the coolest, man.
And it was.
Do you know. Man.
Hey, Funk.
Well, we was
when you pimped out that motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm talking about how you walk, man.
I already
knew he go across the stage. I
already knew they was in trouble.
Man, from the walk.
They was in trouble, Funk.
We was on all cylinders.
No question.
Man.
Just like, that was the second Rare Essence. And believe it or not, because, I hear, and everybody's entitled to their opinion. Okay, I love the first Rare Essence because that was it. I do love the second Rare Essence, which was White Boy, Funk and Dead, my brother until he was deceased, Donnell, Derek, BJ, rest his soul, Mickey, my cousin Dave at first, and then we all, because Donnell is creative. Because he was into that hip hop more so than I. Right. So he brought that hip hop and Darren X. And, they brought that, the samples and all
X.
that. X. Yeah. So all that was on all cylinders right there. Now, I hear a lot of people, I know I'm going off script, but I hear this band now, Rare Essence, I hear a lot of people, complaining, this, that, and the other. We got to live too. We got to eat. No question. I eat, sleep, shit music. Right. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So what I do hate, because I was listening to these young dudes, and they said this about me. They was talking about Smokey Robinson, that he should sit down, retire. You know what I'm saying? But why would you say that? And Frankie Beverly, I admit that, his voice is gone.
Right. Yeah.
But If he don't have no problem with it,
and they still paying it,
then I ain't got no problem with it.
The audience
You know what I'm
sing the
saying?
song anyway for him.
Yeah, for real. But you know, they was trying to say that Stevie Wonder was okay. He can almost sit down, but they have said that about me. So I realized I do know that what's this Generation
the younger
X?
generation.
Yeah, they don't know me like that.
These the millenniums.
Nah, no, this past
all they-
millennials, they Generation X or whatever.
Oh my God.
And I understand that, and I ain't mad at that. But if you know I'm gonna be on the show, don't come. You know what I'm
But only his thing is that
Plain and simple.
only us do that. Only black folks
Yeah,
put a limit on
Look at the
music.
Rolling Stone.
Well, yeah, kids still torn. They 100.
Really?
They 100 and they still torn, but they gonna put a limit on our music.
But
Shit. And that's the trouble I used
So-
to have. Go ahead, Wayne.
Let me get into some questions. Right?
Go
So
ahead.
you work with two of the greatest Congo players in Go history, in my humble opinion. Go Mickey and Jungle Boogie. Talk about the difference of working with both of them.
well, they both are creative. Jungle Boogie, in his era, he created a lot of beats that they play now. You know what I'm saying? And even Mickey, even though he learned from the Jungle Boogie experience, but what I like about him, he creates. You can respect a person if they take it. Everybody get ideas from somewhere,
Right.
but when you make it your own,
Right.
you can have better respect
Right.
for the individual. You know what I'm saying? So in their generation, they like even Smoke in his generation. You know what I'm saying?
Where did the chant, the famous chant we know, do the Mickey, Go Mickey, did you create that or where did it come from?
You know, it's funny.
Right?
It's funny, yeah. I didn't create it. That's Smokey Robinson song.
Yeah.
But I'm playing with Mickey on stage. We over Parkway Gardens. And a good friend of mine is named Chucky. You got a cat named Mickey from out of town? Oh, right on. That was he hit that right on the spot. And I took it. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's not that I took it. He sang it to me to sing to Mickey.
Right.
And I just sang the whole song. From off the top, because that was off the top of our head. That was something that came off the top of head, just like Body Moves. I was saying, I don't know if you remember hear me call it Niecy, little Niecy. That was back in the Maverick Room days. I was playing when your body starts to move, you just put me in the groove, and she just hollered. You know what I'm saying? She said, say that again. I said, when your body started to move, you just put me in a groove, because she fat to death back then. She, may God rest her soul, because she's deceased.
Body Move got a lot of airplay.
Go ahead.
Not on the radio, but street play.
I thought I used to hear that on the radio.
So-
On HUR. Now you may hear it. When it was out, no.
How influential was you, if any, to White Boy becoming the lead talker?
Well, he stood behind me long enough. He should be able to pick it up, even though he was nervous when he did it. But that was a good move because Benny wasn't there no longer.
Right.
So they had to keep on moving. He knew. He grew to new people because that's me calling white boy, funkin' head, Jungle Boogie. That kind of gave them stance like the Bulls.
Yeah.
They made these Bulls.
Seemed like he came out his hole when you gave him that. Do you know what time in this song where he was the lead on that one?
Yeah.
Short
That
window.
gave him a voice. You know what I mean?
Short window. What state of Go-Go and where would you like to see Go-Go go? Is there a future in Go-Go?
Great question. Great.
Yeah, I think there is a future. But what I would like for is the band let's start being more creative. Let's start bringing the original sound back. I don't care if it's bounce beat. I don't care if you grown and sexy or if you just the old school or you the cranking.
Cranks, baby.
So let's say Go-Go had 3 babies because Crank is out there, It's time for us to stand up to our name, I love playing my catalog, but what keeps to me what keeps the one-on-one going is because I got something fresh around it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
One thing about it, everybody, old school, new school, they cranks, they jams to that one-on-one.
Yeah.
My favorite song. Used to love hearing my name called on that song. Hey man, you were the best to me, and a lot of people. I'm gonna speak for a lot of people at what you do, and to be still doing it, plus 45 years plus, is a blessing, man. It's an honor to have you here live in the den. You a go-go icon, extraordinaire. Fuck what you heard. You heard it from the best live inside the den with James Funk, Rare Essence.
Let's talk about the roll call, y'all.
We appreciate it.
I appreciate y'all having me. Cause I'm tonight.
Y'all got it. Y'all got it tonight.
Hey, look,
this up.
because when he called me, I was scratching my head. I said, because I don't do interviews right now. And you might see some of this in print whenever I finish my book. You might see, but it's just to me, and all you, and no disrespect to all you folks that do your internet shows. No, it's no disrespect, but I just want to be able to let me put my version of James Funk out there, because I understand they got a couple of books coming out that I'm in that that
You don't know nothing about.
yeah, they got sections in about me, and it may be true, may be false, but they did not get it from me. You know what I'm saying? So when I come and hold tight, because you might get some stuff that you ain't gonna like.
Me personally, I definitely appreciate it.
But thank y'all.
Y'all got it. Y'all got it from the motherfucking legend.
And one more, we got enough bands, every entertainers, DC. Come on now, I just said it. Let's get some music out there, But my main wish is that we all have a big sit down meeting, because I would love to see one record company come out of here with it. Ain't all got to be go,
right,
but us go. Let's move. Let's do that go live thing and take it around the world.
So one more before we go. How you feel about the demise of PA tapes? Back in the day, we could do tape right in the show. How you feel about that?
They help and they can hurt. They help build it when in the 80s, and I guess it stopped with about the 90s.
Still putting out PA tapes?
But I think some people do it. But I think to my knowledge, and I could be wrong, Ray Essence was the first to lead that charge.
Yes, because they kept putting, because that's something that we learned from. I learned from James Brown, and just keep putting it out there. James Brown how every week he seemed to have a new record out. Just keep putting it out there. One of them gonna catch. Something's gonna catch. Just keep putting it out there.
Well, RE, man, y'all been doing it for 45 plus years.
Yes.
Y'all definitely have caught, and y'all still going, man. Still going. Wicked, man, alive!
Yes, sir.
Hey, can we end this? We're going to end this a little different. James Funk, can you take us out with one of your legendary sayings?
One of what?
Your legendary sayings. You got a couple of them. Well, you can choose one.
You want me to sing a song?
Yeah, one of your legendary talking. Yeah.
Okay.
How much time we got?
We good.
Oh, okay.
Okay, since you want me to do that.
Yeah, close us out. The legend, get ready to close us out.
Okay. Well, one of y'all be the kick drum, one of y'all be the snare. Boom, tap, boom, boom, tap, boom, tap. And if you've been thinking about leaving home and going to Hollywood, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be living good, because you might get hungry, cold and weak, and you may have to sleep outside. And then you feel like you're being let down, and then you crawl inside your pride.
Say what?
Now, if you want to deal with the world, you got to love yourself. What I say? If you want to deal with the world, you got to love yourself. Repeat after me. If you want to deal with the world, you got to love yourself. There you go. And then once you learn to love yourself, you can love everybody else. We done been all around and seen the rest. Tonight we getting down with the very best, and that's you, and the whole damn crew.
And the whole damn boom.
Hey, look, I know we got the time.
Yeah.
There's a percussion that was with Trouble Funk. He's on T-Bone, Trouble Funk percussionist. He's on Hard Times, and if you know Jill Greenleaf, go on her Facebook page and to get if you want to donate, because some musicians like me, and thank God that God took care of this fool to stand me back up on my feet.
Yes.
He's on Hard Times. So if you can find in your heart to donate to the brother, because if you was part dancing to pump me up, or
what's the site again to donate from?
Go on Jill Greenleaf on Facebook, and she on Twitter.
Greenleaf,
I don't know.
Follow her page.
Yeah.
Look her up. T-Bone, we praying for you, brother.
Yes.
And let's grab our babies up, man.
Yes, sir.
They some of them out there acting a fool. Now, I'm not saying don't have your weaponry, but I would like for you to go practice, learn how to use that weapon. So if there happens to be a civil war, something a little different, you'll be prepared.
Yes, sir.
Get on down. Move 'em.
Peace and love to you.
Yes, indeed.